Hey everybody, welcome back to my prep session for session 3 of the Soulchain. This is a TOV, D&D. TOV is Tales of the Valiants. It's Kobold Press's take on 5e. And I like to just record myself talking through the process of planning my sessions. I've already started, have my characters, just reviewing them a little bit more. I already have a strong start. I use the lazy DM thing or checklist, which I really like, and I go through and just try to make sure that I'm feeling prepared. Now, it's interesting when you get these situations where you feel like a session went really well, and then you are like, okay, I feel like there might be more to this, and I'm not sure what's going to happen, so it feels hard to prepare. Right now I'm writing clues, so I was thinking I needed to check my characters, because I think my characters would probably give me really good ideas for clues. I do need to activate add to map. Amut is back. He wasn't here last session, so we're just gonna okay, it looks like he's hidden now. He's here. There, I can hide him. Oh, and I need to mark him as active. Set active. There we go. And then yeah, he's not. Oh yeah, cool. Great. So he's gonna come back. He was whisked away in some magical storm. Literally a magical storm. So I was just reviewing Ash's background, because I'm thinking maybe there's something in here that I could think up of some type of secret. Sometimes what's nice is to roll on some oracles or something like that, and then try to get it like that. Obviously I could use ChatGPT, but I really am trying to not, and just do it from here like this. I feel like it's better from here, and I don't like ChatGPT. So these are the secrets I have so far. It's what can they find? Those are the things. Light lock camera. Who owned that? Oh, that was Kazrin's camera. Yeah. And correspondences with a scientist named Comstock in Calazart before the morning at another facility. This is in the world of Eberron. Right now my characters are in the Mornland at a secret Cannith facility. Broken prototype of the Oracle of War. They've seen those around. The recording device from Rana about the Oracle. So there should be maybe a cassette player, basically, I think, of her talking or something about hearing the Oracle. And then the Cannith agents. This is a secret that they don't know about. Cannith agents are in Salvation and looking for the party. They will do anything to make sure the information Prism has won't fall into the hands of those who could out Cannith as an ally of Karnath. So I'm saying in our story, House Cannith has allied themselves with Karnath and necromancy, combining invention with necromancy, and it created a way for Caius, the king of Karnath, Caius the First, who died some time ago, or was thought to have died, has actually instead walked somehow through the plane of death and come out the other side, and in doing so made himself some type of undead lich, and now he's spreading his undeadness across the land. But none of my characters know this yet, and until the characters know it, it's not real. So it can change at any moment. My characters are working for the Korenberg Chronicle, and they've just met this guy. This guy here, Kazran Talan, is an elf who I think would be good to say he Kazran is from Sire. Was he there during the day of mourning? A survivor of the day of mourning. Yeah, I think that's cool. That gives him, it makes him more interesting as a character. Oh, Kazran saw something on the day of mourning. A man in the mists. Walking out of the chasm, the glowing chasm. Okay, so my thoughts, I'm pulling on a lot of Warhammer Age of Sigmar ideas. I just really love the lore. And there was, I think in Warhammer Age of Sigmar 3rd edition, the whole thing sort of revolved around this thing. Oh, maybe this wasn't 3rd edition. I can't remember, but it really revolved around this idea of the Necroquake, where like the god of death had like exploded the world and opened this big portal into the mortal realms. And Nagash is the god of death's name in Age of Sigmar. And I liked that idea so much, I was like, why could that not happen in Eberron? Where instead of having the god of death do it, why not have a human do it? Why not have a guy who is so bent on power and winning the war sacrifice his own humanity to create a world to the undead realm and basically bring the undead realm or the realm of death crashing into the material plane. And so that's what I'm working with right now. And it's good, but it's also tricky. I feel like I need some more interaction with my characters, my player characters, to know exactly where to take this and how. So I'm just creating different places. That's so frustrating. That's a weird sound. Hang on, I gotta go check on my dog. I shall be right back. Alright, dog is out. Dog is outside, so that's good. Oh, I made a bunch of locations, but I put them in NPCs. Oh, this is like an overview. Oh no, these are for... Okay. So like fantastic locations. I think I have these... Oh, type name. I don't remember all the names of the locations. Let's go look. Did I make... Yes, here we go. Chasm Screams. Chasm. Oh, I think I can go at Chasm. Sick. That's so nice. And Ruin of Absence. Oh, right. I have to say at Ruin of Absence. Darkstone. I think I have Brightstone, yeah. Brightstone. Eastwatch. Oh, weird. I don't know why there's like multiples of these. And Eastwatch. East Watch. So let's see. I'm also using this is my old school essentials stuff. I run old school. Okay. I'm also using the Oracle of War. At the same time. So this is the second adventure, Voice in the Machine, which dovetails really well actually with some of my themes. So they're not going to get to this probably, but I think hero points they already get. Okay, presumed dead. What does this say? The adventure begins, agree beyond, blah, blah, blah. Inspiration, exploring salvation. They get to explore salvation. They can do that as well. I guess we might get to that. They might get back to town and go, let's go talk to people. Population around 400. Government none. Defense, a warforged named Sheriff keeps the peace and settles disputes. Each broker hires their own mercenary crews to protect their interests. Salvation Hotel, Tin Pot, Tavern, Squalid, and Grey Beyond Poor. Other notable locations, Salvation Times, Newspaper, Lightning Rail Station, Chapel of the Silver Flame. So they might go talk to Bellalure, and that'd be fine. Like everyone else in town, Bellalure is wary of strangers. I knew that. Okay, where's the adventure hook? That's what I'm... Oh, some good Mornland effects. Into the Gray. It's like you're swallowed by the fog. Well, wait, why are they going into the Gray? Oh, the Gray Dogs haven't returned, right? Bellalure is asking people to go after the Grey Dogs. Now, I think we already have a reason for them to go into the Grey, which is Rana has gone off. So, I think the main thing is that I just see this as a continuation. Like they're gonna search around in these ruins, in this ruined depot and facility. They're gonna search around. They're gonna find a few things. They're gonna talk to Kazarin and probably talk to this guy once Caius is like connected to him, and maybe that's it. But since Caius is like the first, in this world, the first Lich ever created, and the first Lich who's self-actualized, he can, I think, probably communicate through and to other undead who are doing his bidding, and this guy definitely was. So then my thought is that they leave this space and they go. My cat is trying to get my hand. This is Wellington. He's a good boy. Yes, Welly. They go from the depot back to Salvation to heal up and rest. And then maybe they go, who knows, maybe they go on a salvage run and try to find a base within the Mournland because they know they're going to need it. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, now this is making me think I need... Oh, that we could still do some of the quests from EB01. They could go get that... Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, okay, here we go. So I think I really like having just like drag and drop events that can like happen. So it's not really, they don't really have that in the lazy GMs thing. So I'm gonna create a new template aspect here. Hey Welly, you're really not helping. So I'm just gonna copy the secrets and clues. Here we go. Oh, nope, duplicate. There we go. And then I can go like this. And I'm just gonna call it, wait, this is like potential scenes. I should just put it in this. Never mind. This is stupid. I'll delete that now. Way back to salvation. Salvation is, oh, they didn't spend any time in salvation. Yeah, at night the ghosts come out in salvation. And undead begin to rise. I wonder if there is a burial site. Oh, I could say that is the burial site here. That'd be a decent burial site. Oh, Cali Alrun. Oh, interesting. What is this place? Is that garbage? Yeah, that's totally garbage. Well, that's sort of perfect. They could totally put the dead there. That's messed up, but so whoa, I don't want to zoom in anymore. Okay, there we go. So if like some of the undead come out of this to attack, then all of a sudden that creates some tension. Also, like, what is going on with this? Why is this happening? And that would set it up for like, hey, this type of thing has been happening more often. We need some artillery, and maybe Callie? Bella Lure would do that. Or Sheriff. I guess they could have Sheriff give them that quest. Rise and attack salvation. Sheriff gives them a quest to retrieve the artillery from the Mournland. I almost feel like really what I need the most of is just like potential scenes that I can riff off of. Like, I don't even need that many characters. It's pretty, like, the most memorable characters are characters that like you just make up on the spot, and they have like, you're just like, I don't know who they are, but I'll make it up as we go. And then you just start asking your characters to your player characters or your players to like fill in the blanks, and that can be really handy. I think when everybody gets back to town, ooh, secrets. This is fun. This is more of like a, come on. When everyone gets to salvation, they roll a d20. On a 20, they spot someone they know from their past. That's fun. I love that. That's super fun. That's not like really a secret. It's more of like, hey, this would just be a cool thing. And then they never know when they're going to run into people. I think that's cool. I want to give out gold. So let's see. In the Adventurers League, it's like you get 30 gold per hour of play just for playing. because they don't like do treasure and things in the same way. So I'm gonna say maybe when they get back, they just get like a stipend of. So that's quite a lot of gold though, but they only spend on themselves. So if they got 90 each, well, they've played for 6 hours, but that doesn't make sense. Well, but they do need to get paid by like a note of. They do need to get paid in some way, shape, or form by the Kornberg Chronicle. So maybe, oh right, I think it was like they were 8 days in the. I determined that they had been or are in the Mornland for 8 days longer than they thought they were gonna be. Let's go back to the second. Okay. Oh yeah, here's my journey rules, or my journey rolls. That was fun. Oh man, I had more secrets. Okay. I'm gonna put this. That's so strange. There we go. I don't want this header. No, thank you. Delete. Session notes. Okay, so journey events. I have those re-rolled. And jot down notes during your game. Yeah. Sketchpad. I like that. Scratchpad, excuse me. Monsters. Oh, this is a thing. I wanted to use this one monster. So we're back here. There we go. There's a monster. Creatures. Oh. Astral Snapper. That's it. Yeah. Look at this guy. Handsome. Looks undead. Says a aberration in the rules, but I'm like, I could just make this thing undead and say instead of from the astral plane, it's from Dolur, the plane of the undead. Damage resistance, bludgeoning, and slashing from non-magical attacks. That's pretty rough. Is this the only? I wonder. Yeah, I guess astral. Astral Snapper. Ooh, Astral Devourer. What was that? What's that? Astral Devourer sounds way worse. That's a CR18 monster. So probably not gonna do that. Astral Devourer. Astral Destroyer. Oh, same. Oh, did I click on the Destroyer rather than Devourer? Oh, Astral Devourer, CR8, also not what I want. That's okay. I like the Astral Snapper is really cool. Has some really cool things to it. So, creature hosting an Astral Snapper's astral form must make a DC. Okay, saving throw each time it finishes a long rest. Ooh. On a success, the space in the material plane within 10 feet of the host and the astral snapper is ejected. On a success, a creature hosting an astral snapper's astral form. Oh, this is a CR7? Or no, CR3? So I think some of the people in... Oh, this is it. I could just tweak these skills a little bit. Its attacks are pretty strong. Oh wait, +4 to hit isn't that strong. The Astral Snapper makes 2 attacks with its claws. If both attacks hit the same target, the target must succeed a wisdom saving throw, or it would becomes its wound becomes a rift to the astral plane. I'm just gonna edit this real quick, and I'm gonna put instead of aberration, it's gonna be undead. Oops, undead. What? Just undead. There you go. Save that. Neutral evil. And against bludgeoning and slashing non-magic. Okay, that's fine. Damage immunities, conditions, vulnerabilities, radiant. Definitely. Okay. Passive perception, deep speech, crazy good. I love that. Damage threshold. What's a damage threshold? I've never even heard of that. Now I gotta go look that up. Damage threshold? Damage threshold? What's a damage threshold? Damage threshold 5e. What's this? Oh, that's objects. Damage thresholds. Damage threshold is a rule that makes some creatures and objects immune to damage unless they take a certain amount of damage from a single source. That's funny. I've been thinking that there would be a really fun mechanic to instead of having a system where this is like a totally different system all of a sudden, but instead of having a system with HP, which is like, it's not very thematic. It feels more like a video game, like Diablo or World of Warcraft or something, than like an actual role-playing game. But what if you had a stat just called your threshold, or like physical threshold? You could have multiple types of thresholds: physical threshold, mental threshold. And if you get dealt damage above that threshold, that stat, then it would like give you a wound, and you'd roll on the wound table. And some wounds would be very minor, and some would be like, you're dead. Or you could have it be like, if you rack up a certain number of wounds, maybe you have 3 to 5 wounds depending on your class, or 3 to 7 wounds depending on your class. And if you take too many, they progressively get worse to the point where it's just like you can't function and you die. And that'd be quite fun. But this is an interesting thing. Okay, so I learned something new. That's a cool deal. I like that. Astral Snapper. I'm going to change this and edit it into the Undead Snapper. I should just copy this thing instead. Frankly, the Astral Snapper. Nope, not that one. That one's not going to happen. So I'm actually going to edit Undead Astral. No, Aberration. Go back to that. Save it. And then I'm going to go to My Creations. We're going to go New Creation. Where's the monster? Monsters. Cool. Undead Snapper. Oh yeah, player character. Pick a monster to copy. Yep, that's the one. Hey, please stop that. Okay. Pick monster. Oh geez. Create. Save. No. So now I can change this to undead. And then I can change damage immunities. Oh no, not damage immunities. Damage. Okay, radiant. Oh yeah, I'd already done that. I could change this thing. Search web for image. Ooh, that's cool. Love that. It's a little too cool though. Also, maybe too cool looking. Maybe if I went like undead flesh eater. Let's see what happens. That's neat. Some of these are just so freaking cool. It can't be that cool looking. Oh, this is it. That also looks really freaking cool, but I'm going to take it. I'm going to use that. That is probably AI. Wait, what? Oh, no. Where did it go? There it is. Okay. I'm going to pick this. Oh, man. That's pretty sick. That looks really good. Okay, just zoom in just slightly. Okay, there we go. That's nasty. That's super scary looking. Heck yeah. That's it. And then I'm gonna set default token. Heck yeah. Haha, that's crazy. Sweet. I have to go work out in a second here, so I'm gonna have to sign off. And then it's like the, yeah, whatever, astral snapper, whatever. Okay. I guess I could undead. No? Okay. Material plane, astral this, astral that. I don't really need to change this. I'm gonna change this though, so that it makes one attack. If and then we could do a threshold type of thing here. If the attack deals more than let's say 10 damage, or if it deals 10 damage or more. I like that. That's cool. 10 damage or more. Target must succeed on a DC wisdom saving throw. Yeah, cool. And then it becomes that weird like passage to Dolor, the Dolor plane of death. Cool, sick, super sweet. And then there we go, done. All right, now we go back to here and to here, and I've got my undead snapper. Boom, there it is. Sweet. Okay, I know it's not all edited up, but that's pretty sweet. And then I could say in my notes, there's a scene in which when everyone's salvation, secrets and clues, undead begin to rise. Undead burst from undead snappers burst from within some of the salvation inhabitants. Sick. And then sheriff, yeah, that's great. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do for today. I want to get down to the gym and work out. So thanks for watching. I have a little bit more to do, but you get the idea, and I'll be back. I have this session I'm gonna run it on Sunday. Very excited about that. And yeah, I think that's it. So until next time, I'm Nors. You can see links to all the things in the show notes down below. If you want to support this channel, subscribe, like my videos. It just helps visibility things. If this was helpful, leave a comment and say hi, because it's fun to meet other people who are doing similar things or trying to do similar things. So, all right, take care. Peace.